Welcome to the Ambitious Coach Podcast. This is a place where driven, determined coaches learn how to get off the business growth struggle bus and learn how to build a wildly profitable online coaching business. I'm your host, Allison Henderson, corporate dropout to six-figure social media business coach. I'm going to show you how I've been able to create the business of my dreams organically, all through utilizing my social media platforms. So pull up a seat, take some notes, and get ready to see your life and bank account transform. Hello, everyone. It's Allison. Welcome back to the podcast. I'm so excited for this week. I have a new group program coming out. It's been a while since I've had a group. It's going to be called Fully Booked Accelerator. Enrollment will officially be open Wednesday, October 8th. We're going to start officially, though, on Monday, October 27th. This is going to be an 8-week program, and we're going to finish up right before Christmas. It will be perfect for you to have your 2026 game plan. You're going to feel so confident going into next year. I'm really excited for you. And I'll share more details at the end of this episode around what is Fully Booked Accelerator and what it's all about. But right now, let's get into this week's episode. Let's talk about momentum. Or better yet, the moment when you completely lose it. You probably know what I mean. Like when business starts to feel kind of blah, flat, sales might be a little slow, your energy is just off, and just suddenly you're questioning everything. Like, should I burn this all down? Or maybe I need to get a job. I don't even like what I'm doing anymore. You probably have had all of these questions or thoughts at some point in your head, and it sucks. It can feel really daunting and just overwhelming. And if that's you right now, here's some suggestions for you to get yourself back in momentum so that you can start feeling excited about your life again. The first thing is I want you doing a pattern interrupt. And what I mean by this is sometimes you don't need a new offer. You don't need to redo your branding or get new colors or get a new logo or update your website. You just need to get out of your current energy. Get out of your house, go to a coffee shop, book a night in a hotel or a weekend somewhere new. Even if it's just one night at the town over with a bottle of wine or something. Do something fun that really snaps you out of your normal routine. Because this is what I know to be true. A boring life leads to a boring business. If your personal life feels dull, like maybe you're kind of in a funk, you're just disconnected or just drained because, you have kids, I get it. It's going to show up in your content, your sales, and just your energy online. People can feel that. So I want you to ask yourself, where can I add play more into my life? Maybe you and your partner need to have a spontaneous date night. Or maybe it's a different kind of fun night with you two, and you guys just hang out all day together and you just play all day. Maybe you just need to really just take a day off and go explore, walk somewhere new, see something new. For my birthday one year, I did a day trip where in the morning we left at like 5 a.m. We went to Colorado for the day. And then we came back that night. It was so fun. And it was one of those days I'll never forget. But I remember being in a funk during that time. And I was like, this just got me out of my funk. You know what I mean? Like just do something fun. So play expands your creativity. It raises your vibration. And this is where new ideas start to flow. When you get out of your house, when you start moving. And energy, like that magnetic energy, is everything when it comes to selling your offers. So what do you find joy in doing? What really lights up your soul? Maybe do something that like your 20-year-old self would be like, girl, we used to have so much fun doing this. Like, why aren't you doing this more? A couple weekends ago, I went to a concert. I danced all night, had a few drinks. It was so fun. It was probably one of the best nights of my life. And I'm like 39. And I was like, this is definitely going to go down as one of the best nights ever. And I remember booking that concert the night before. Like, it wasn't like I had this planned out. But we booked the concert and we met up with some old friends from high school even, and we just had so much fun. It was honestly, a really good time. All right, so this leads me into number 2. What would make you excited about your business again? Sometimes you're not actually stuck. You're just disconnected from the magic of what you do. I'm going to say that again. You are disconnected from the magic of what you do. Like, when was the last time you went back and read through your testimonials? When was the last time you remembered the transformation that you helped someone create? Go back through your DMs, your client wins, like some old screenshots that really just lit up your heart, like it made your heart burst, like you were almost in tears when you read it. Because sometimes the quickest way to get momentum back into your life and to remind you of who you are and having that, this is like really what I meant to do is you going back through some of the old testimonials and client results that you were able to get people. What you do is so life-changing. It is such a gift. And if you do feel like your offer needs that little tweak, that's also okay too. I've definitely tweaked offers before or like decided to create something else that was really exciting. So ask yourself, what would make this offer feel exciting for me again? Because if you're not pumped about it, your audience won't be either, sadly, okay? Which then now leads me into number 3. I don't want you doing this alone anymore. I know that you've maybe been in a slump and it's tempting to just isolate yourself and just kind of go into like your own little shell. You pull back, maybe you stop posting, you stop selling, you convince yourself that like nobody's buying anymore or anyway. And cough, cough, that's just not true. People are still buying stuff. But that's exactly when you need to really lean in. You need people around you who get it, a community that really can hold you accountable, keeps your energy high, and just reminds you why you started this in the first place. For me, every time I hit a plateau in my business, hiring a new coach or joining a new group program or any sort of new program has really reignited something inside of me. It really lights me up. It gives me that spark back. And I've said this before in other podcast episodes, but sometimes that transformation is just in that transaction. You're like, yes, I finally have that accountability. I'm learning new things. I'm changing who I am to my core. I'm changing my identity by doing this. So when I have somebody that can see my blind spots, it helps me get excited again. And it helps me move forward fast and with clarity. And I know when I'm clear, I am way more confident to take action. And when I'm confident taking action, my energy changes. And when my energy changes, I make a lot more money. Okay. So get a community, get people who get it. So this might be like the perfect time for me to pitch my new program. If you have been feeling stuck lately, if you've been craving that spark or the clarity, or you just want to really start showing up more consistently, my brand new group coaching program, Fully Booked Accelerator, is exactly what you need. Enrollment is going to be opening this week, depending on when you're listening to this episode, but I'm opening enrollment Wednesday, October 8th. We officially kick off on Monday, October 27th. So you do have some time if you're listening to this in like mid or late October. This is an 8-week group business coaching program that will take you right through the end of the year, okay? So it will end right before Christmas. So I want you going into 2026 with massive clarity, momentum, and a proven plan to hit consistent 5 to 10K plus months. Inside Fully Booked Accelerator, I'm going to teach you the strategy to build a profitable business. I'm going to teach you how to sell daily, create content that converts, and confidently book out your offers. That is my main thing here. I want you actively selling and getting people enrolled into your programs. But we're also going to go so much deeper than just strategy, because I know you don't just want to make money. You want to feel good doing it. So we'll be diving into the energetics too, learning how to shift your frequency, attract more ideal clients, and align with that version of you who already feels fully booked and thriving. You'll leave this program with the tools, confidence, and game plan to grow your business and your belief in yourself. I want you excited again. I want you getting in momentum, and I want you doing it fast. So if you are ready to end 2025 strong and step into 2026 with full momentum, DM me on Instagram, Fully Booked. It's Allison Henderson _coach, just in case you need that. So DM me Fully Booked, and I will send you all the details. Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode, and I will see you again next week. Bye, everyone. Thank you for listening to the Ambitious Coach podcast today. A couple favors before you go. If you found this episode helpful, please take a screenshot and share it on Instagram. Most importantly, don't forget to tag me at Allison Henderson _coach. That's ALLISON Henderson _coach. And lastly, please take a minute to rate this episode and leave a raving review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you tune in to listen. Okay, ambition is great, but it's time to get to work. Take action and commit to being 1% better every day. Once again, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you again next week.